Alright, so the new boss is here. Scaramouche, the Balladeer, whatever you want to call him. He goes by many names. He is here and we need his materials to level up our Nahida. His materials are needed for the talents and probably for many future characters too. So I'm going to be showing you how to beat the Balladeer quite quickly and easily with different elements and different possibilities. You don't really need specific characters for this boss fight, so it's not too bad. Now, first of all, where is this boss? I've seen a lot of people confused. He's not showing up on the map. Well, he is right here in the Chinvat Ravine, right next to Sumeru City. You can see here in the Jururi workshop, I think. I've already tried him and beat him. He's not too bad. And of course, you want these materials here. The puppet strings, the mirror of Mushin, and the Daka's bell. Alright, so let's go over it. I'm going to be doing this on the level 90. You can of course co-op with other people. I'll try to do it solo once again. And speaking of the different teams and characters you can use, I will be using my new Nahida, Raiden, Yoimiya and Barbara. So the Raiden and Yoimiya, you can put any characters that you want in these two slots. It doesn't really matter as long as they do a lot of damage. So whatever your highest damage characters are, put them here. You can use 1, 2, maybe 3. So the Barbara is not essential. I am bringing a Barbara just to heal and tank some mechanics for me because my Barbara has a lot of health. The Nahida again is not essential. You can use the Traveler, you can use Tainari if you really want a Dendro. The only benefit to bringing a lot of different elements here is that you will be able to activate certain mechanics to give you bonuses. But a lot of this fight does kind of come down to just surviving the mechanics. That's why I am bringing a healer. So my tip is, if you're struggling, bring a healer or someone who can survive some damage. Maybe Zhongli with his shield. I can also use Zhongli. Now again, Raiden Yoimiya is not essential. Use a Shangling if you need, maybe even official. If you have an Ayaka, Ayaka is also really good for the burst. There will be a high burst phase when you want to get him down. So let's start this up. So in the first phase here, you have symbols on the ground here, in the corners to all the different elements. You will want to activate these symbols, and I'll show you how. So you pick up these energy cubes here, and you want to start activating the electro symbols. Each symbol does a different thing, but you want to activate the electros because that will actually stun him and paralyze him. So I'll activate the electro here, and with both electro symbols activated, you can go in and do some damage to him. So I'll try to use everything here. Try to get him down as much as possible because he's stunned and paralyzed and can't do anything right now. Okay, he's coming back now. You can still do damage to him, it's just going to be more difficult with all the mechanics going off. So you want to be looking out for the energy cubes and want to be picking them up as much as you can. So this is the energy cube, pick it up, and then you can use the other symbols on the floor if you want some support. So I'll keep damaging him here, doing as much damage as possible while picking up the cube. Okay, so with cryo floor, you want to be using the pyro symbol here. That clears the cryo, as you can see. You can sort of iframe through these beams here. Watch out for the last bit here. Keep damaging him. Now the second phase is a lot more dodging. It involves sort of running around and dodging his mechanics, while the Neo Akasha terminal will blast him with bullets here, with dendro particles. So the Akasha will keep shooting him and getting his shield down. You can simply run around and survive. Now with these, you can use different elements to react with them and get more energy that way. Just watch out for the mechanics. I'm not doing the best jobs here, but keep collecting that energy. Now that the energy is collected, let me just get out of this. You can activate your Akasha with T and then E to aim and shoot him. This will get his shield down. I missed horribly. You can shoot again if you miss. There we go. See that the shield went down a little bit. Now keep jumping and getting the energy particles. Keep charging your Akasha. Made a horrible mistake and my Yoimiya is actually dead, which is not a problem. It's just revive her quickly. This is why I brought the Barbara. I can use a big heal. Everyone's back up. Keep collecting that energy. Now you activate the Akasha with T and then E. Aim the big dendro bomb. Now that you get the shield down, you'll be able to... well, first you need to get these down. This is why I brought a Yoimiya. A Catalyst or Bow character is quite useful here. She will get all these things dead. Collect the energy. Aim the Dendro Bomb and stop his ultimate attack. And with that being stopped, you can jump up to the platform here on top of him and use everything you have on him right here because he's very vulnerable. This is why you want to do the big burst attacks as much as you can. If he knocks you off, just keep attacking. And there we go. So as you can see guys, that was quite sloppy of me. I made a few errors and mistakes. This boss is still quite new. But it's still very doable, especially if you have a healer to help you out. But of course this isn't necessary if you can dodge the attacks better than I did. And yeah, here we are. I've already collected mine, so I can't do that. But that is the Scaramouche boss fight. I hope you found this at least a little bit useful, I hope. As I said, you don't need these specific characters that I'm using. These are just example characters. But yeah, that was the fight. It's not actually too difficult, I don't think. It's very doable. Just remember to dodge the specific mechanics and remember to paralyze him using the electro circles on the ground, and then you know, collecting the energy and using your little Neo Akasha buddy here. He's very good for this. Obviously we want to use him to break that shield. So yeah, that is it. Thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you in the next one.